course that I have been working on for a few years actually. And I want to share a little bit with you. Self-mastery. Noun. Self-control. Self-mastery is often defined as self-control, the ability to exert a strong will against our impulses to steer our future to one of our choosing. Self-mastery requires having a vision for your future self and harnessing the will to realize that vision. We learn to master ourselves by getting out of our own way. We strip away what we are not to realize who and what we really are, actualizing our potential in the process. This course is designed to assist you on your path. It will point out pitfalls and offer suggestions to support you in your efforts in personal development. Okay, so let's get to the first section, self-mastery course. If you don't have a clear vision for where you want to take your life, you are in danger of being swept away by someone else's vision. And that's kind of speaking on the mindset of being an employee. The job you work on, that company is someone else's vision. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having a job, but at some point you need to start carving out a path on the side that can lead to self-ownership so that you can execute and put all of your greatness into a vision that is actually yours. Vision. So what's vision? The ability to think or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. A mental image of what the future will or could look like. A vivid mental image, especially a fanciful one of the future. A fancy one. Synonyms: imagination, creativity, creative power, inventiveness, innovation, inspiration, intuition, perception, discernment, farsightedness. A life by design is a life that is fueled by the purpose of the soul. Most people have difficulties designing their lives to fit their ideal experience because they don't have a true, concise idea or vision of what their ideal life looks like. It's hard to plan a trip when you don't know where you're going. What will you pack? What things will you need along the journey? Who will come along with you? Who's staying behind? Why? What will the weather be like? Where will you stay? Or how will you eat? How will you get around? When choosing to live a life by design, we must skip to the end step of the destination, to the arrival in our minds first. Where are you going exactly? Once we have clearly defined what that is, that life destination looks like and feels like and smells like and tastes like, then we are able to visually backtrack and fill in the necessary steps or create a strategy that will lead us to the desired outcome. The way to create that arrival vision in our minds is to dissect each area of our beings and create individual visions for each area. Once we've broken down each individual area, we are then able to add all of those individual visions together to make the sum of it all a life by design. A win anywhere is a win everywhere. Conquering each of the 12 steps one at a time leads to the overall manifestation of a life by design. Each of the 12 areas are broken down into 4 categories relative to each individual vision. Number 1, your beliefs, the thoughts that you continue to think. Number 2, your mental vision, how you see your life when you close your eyes and daydream. Number 3, your strategy, a specific, deliberate, intention-filled plan of action consistent to your mental vision. Your why. What is your reason for this vision of life? What feelings do you seek to gain? Life's areas to define. So there's 12 steps to break your life down to create this strategy of a life by design. And those steps 1 through 12 are physical appearance and health and fitness. 2, intellectual cognition. 3, feelings and emotions. 4, personality and persona. 5, spiritual awareness. 6, relationship with love. 7, parenting. 8, social life. 9, money. 10, profession. 11, standards of living. And 12, a life by design. Health and fitness. And it all breaks down to, guess what? Beliefs. 1 Corinthians 6, 19 and 20. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit, who is in you, whom you have received from God? Physical appearance. Why, what, and how? What exactly do you believe about health and fitness? Where did you get this idea or this belief about health and fitness? How much does your physical appearance affect you on a daily basis? Do you feel that you can control this area of your life, or are you just hopeful that you can? Do you believe you are different from others you see with the physical appearance that you find that you aspire to want? What does your family believe about health and fitness? Do you believe that it takes a long time to obtain results in your physical appearance? Beliefs. Emotions, feelings, thoughts, and imaginations are based on beliefs. We feed our beliefs daily with the memes of our inner dialogue in our head and the memes from what others think. We view outside reality through the filters of our beliefs. Our reality and our bodies mirror our beliefs. Life may not follow your conscious desires, but it follows your beliefs. The most evident way to change your behavior is to change your beliefs. Beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. Human beings have an amazing ability to experience their lives and create meaning that disempowers them, or one that can literally save their lives. And that is a quote from Tony Robbins. 1, ask yourself if the belief is true. So this thing that's worrying you and stressing you out, back it up with facts. Is it even true? 2, determine the source of your belief. Where did you get this from? Why do you believe it? Why is it in your head? And why is it so hard for you to shake? Who told you? Where did you hear it? Where did you read it? Why is it such credible information? 3, make a declaration. So once you've figured out what the belief is, whether it's true or not and where you got it from, now make a different decision. Declare the opposite. Declare based on your research, because you've already looked up the source. You've determined it wasn't true. You've also determined that you've gotten it from a source that's not credible. So now you need to make the reverse declaration. So you've made your declaration. Number 4, imagine being free from that belief. Now it's time to use your imagination. And with the research that you've just done and you've made your declaration, now bask in it visually. Get the picture in your head of how it must feel. Number 5, replace the belief. So now this is what you're thinking about and what you're constantly having on your mind and envisioning. 6, find the evidence to this new belief. Look around you. Start walking in that light. Things, law of attraction, bringing in things to show up to let you know that you're correct. 7, test yourself. Next section, mental vision. Visualization begins with imagination. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's attractions. All right, let's get into this mental vision here. And I want you to see these, how we're, okay. Your beliefs and thoughts are wired into your biology. They become your cells, tissues, and organs. There's no supplement, no diet, no medicine, or no exercise regimen that can compare with the power of your thoughts and beliefs. That's the very first place you need to look when anything goes wrong with your body.
The first place you need to look when anything goes wrong in your body is beliefs. What do you believe about health?
The moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. I'm going to say that again.
The moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry for your entire body.
That's huge. That's huge. Train your brain. We're down here now. We're reading from my book, Life by Design, the physical fitness section. In order to see your physical body in health in a place that reflects the person you were purposed and designed to be, a mental reset is mandatory. Thought will always precede manifestation, no exceptions. From this moment forward, realize the key to affecting your outer is feeding your inner. The brain is a muscle to train, just as you train a bicep. This process takes intention and a desire to care about the way you feel in relationship to all subjects. How do you feel about your appearance? So in this section, you're going to cut out some pictures of your ideal. And this is necessary for the visual aspect, so you can actually see something, so you can have something to daydream about. So you're giving your mind something, a picture to see, to envision, to manifest outward. Yay, and a strategy. Strategy equals practice beliefs. This is the step where most people go wrong. For so long, we have been conditioned to believe that the harder we work with our hands, the better the payoff. When we set goals, we automatically kick into gear. What do I need to do to make this work? While this premise is not totally incorrect, I do believe that a new perspective of work or action is needed. Everything that you see that has been physically constructed by man's hands was first a thought. Nothing in creation came into existence until someone first thought of the idea. After the idea was the thought, the universe was then able to pull together all of the cooperative components by law of attraction to make the thought a reality. The way you're describing your life is the way it is manifesting. In order to describe the life you want, you must see it in your mind's eye first. Once you have the visual, you can begin to speak on that vision. This is called having faith in the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things unseen. As this consistency increases, the faith grows, and as faith grows, momentum speeds up. Once momentum is off and running, attraction happens and inspired actions unfold. As you begin taking inspired actions, there is more and more attraction that joins the mix. Realizing that your power to create is in the moment is of essence in this phase. Use your creative power in the moments of inspiration to guide you to the appropriate action. Don't worry about tomorrow or even an hour from now. The law of attraction will give you anything that you make part of your beliefs and your feelings. You become what you think. Our thoughts are linked to this invisible energy, and they determine what energy forms. Whatever belief I am practicing, the law of attraction will validate with evidence. So here are some scriptures that are probably familiar to a lot of people that can be put into practice as well. Proverbs 4:23. Above all, be careful what you think, because your thoughts control your life. Proverbs 18:21. The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Matthew 6:4. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongs. Colossians 3:13. Bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance against someone, forgive as the Lord forgave you. Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom and its righteousness, and all these things will be added to you as well. Inspired action is the antidote for despair. But that inspiration to act must come from a deep inner awareness as to where the said action will lead. So that's some excerpts from the first section. And in between sections, as you're reading, I have provided spaces to take notes. So all throughout, there are spaces for your thoughts to take notes as you're reading the material, so you can document all the space here. And there's several pages to do that. So there you have it. Like I said, this project is not complete, just section 1, but I decided to go ahead and share some of that information since a lot of you see me doing a lot of physical fitness, and people ask me how it was that I was able to stick to my fitness routine. And working this process and incorporating my meditation into my gym time is how I kind of put it all together to stay disciplined and finally started seeing results. When people ask me, I see you like to work out, do you have any tips for me? And the biggest tip that I have is it's a mental thing first, and it all starts with your beliefs. And in order to change the beliefs, you have to do the work. So that's the answer. Change your beliefs about health and fitness, why you believe what you believe, because that's where it starts. And in order to change your beliefs, you have to feed your mind and your brain different information. So whether it's information from me, like this course or book that I'm writing, find good, reliable information. Follow people that have good, reliable information that make you feel good and things that make sense to you and resonate with you. But the answer to how to obtain your fitness goals is changing your beliefs. And the way you change your beliefs is by giving yourself new information. I hope this helps. Live a life by design. Take care.